Welcome back to my living room for another shortcast of the Make Peace with Life podcast. I'm Rob Alex, and I'm here with you today to talk about some crazy things where we just need life to slow down. So if you don't know, I work with authors as well. I have another business called Book Promotion Library where I help authors promote their books. Love doing that. Love working with authors. Love authors. They're some of the most interesting people on the planet. Even the horror writers are some of the most funniest people on the planet. That's a story for another time. But today I was working with a book, and it was called, I'm going to show it to you here. It's probably backwards, but it's called Please Slow Down by Tim Holliday. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, Tim. But anyhow, the topic of the book got me really thinking, because we do run at a high speed. And even as I'm talking, I'm thinking, why am I talking so fast? Why is life leading me down this path of being so fast? And this is the society that we live in nowadays, is that everything's quick. Everything's got to be quick. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you expect your food right now. You go to, you expect Amazon to deliver your package a lot of times on the same day. This is crazy. And I'm old enough to remember before the internet, before social media, that life was slower. You didn't expect things. If you ordered something through a catalog or through the mail, it took time. It might take weeks before you get that. So you had to learn, so we had to have patience. We couldn't live this fast-paced life speed like they're doing now, to where we would go crazy because you just had to wait. You couldn't, nothing was quick. Nothing was that quick anyhow. We would have some quick things, there's a lot of restaurants that were really quick at getting your food out and stuff. But overall, we had patience. We took our time. We expected drives to go smoothly and enjoy the scenery. And now it's just fast, fast, fast. How fast can we go? How fast can we get there? How fast can I get this up? I've got to do 10 TikToks today. I've got to do this. And life is just kind of out of control. So this book really made me think. The title of this book, anyhow, I've not read the book at this point, but the title of the book really fascinated me. Please slow down. And from what I've read, the description of the book, there's a lot of tips in there to help you slow your roll in that sense and get back to, taking some time to breathe. And I know one of the things that he mentioned there was, like, in the book, that some people will get mad because their 60-second tea kettle took 63 seconds to heat up. Funny little bits like that. The humor, I believe, that's in this book is just going to be right in line with the kind of humor and innuendos that I like to speak there, as far as how fast we're going. So today, I want you guys to take some time, slow down, enjoy life a little more, read a book. I'm going to tell you something right now, even with reading, that you're going to laugh at me for, as I'm talking here and telling you guys to slow down. So I do a lot of my books on audio. So I will get them on my Kindle and I will listen to them. But I don't listen to them at normal speed. I listen to them at sometimes double speed. So I'm not one to really talk to this, but I need to do this some myself, to take time to actually read. And actually, I have started trying to physically read some books again, because we are moving so fast. And I think when we move so fast, we're not retaining everything, and we're missing a lot of things. The old adage, stop and smell the flowers. Sometimes we need to do that. Not all the time, because our life is never going to go back to the way it was, to where it's so slow, and that we have plenty of time. We are going to be rushed. There's just no way about that. But we can take pockets and moments of time and put that out there. So that's pretty much the show for today as far as the talking points. I do want to mention my books again, since we were talking about books, or if you need book promotion, I'll even drop the link in the Shortcast comment down here of where you can get book promotion. If you're an author out there and need some help promoting your book, I'd love to help you. But that's not the main focus. But don't forget to always pick up your Make Peace with Life book. And all my books are available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, read away. I love my Kindle Unlimited subscription because I can read so many books and get a real feel for a lot of different books, try stuff out that I didn't know if I'd like or not. So Kindle Unlimited, I highly recommend that. So, but I have some other metaphysical books. I've got Business Powered by Metaphysics. So if you're looking to start a business and you want to put a metaphysical background into it or learn how you can incorporate metaphysics into your business, this is a great book for you. It's a pretty good sized book. Then one of my favorites, and I love the title of this one. This one is always one of my favorite titles, but it's basically just an overview of a lot of metaphysical principles that I've combined into one book, and it's called Get Your Head Out of Your Metaphysical Ass. It just basically what it is. So, and then lastly, I have Upgrade You. So if you're looking to feel comfortable with yourself, this is a great book for you because we're always going to be changing. We're always going to be evolving. We're always going to be doing something new and exciting. And we have to upgrade ourselves constantly. We have to keep in the flow. Nothing stays stagnant or stays still, and because then it gets stagnant. That's what I was trying to say. So there's the shortcast for today. Last thing we always want to do is we want to fill that energy pool. For those of you that are joining us for the first few times here, what we do is we fill a metaphysical energy pool with energy from everybody out there. Everybody, as you're watching this, you pour your energy into the pool. And for those of you out there that are having some struggles or some difficult times, we want you to dip into that pool and pull some of that energy out. Energy is a renewable resource. We have plenty of it. However, sometimes when we get down, we lose sight of it. We don't feel it. We need a little boost, and that's what this energy is for. So what we do is we just set for about 30 seconds in silence. We fill up the energy pool. We allow people to take energy out of the pool as they need it, and then we will get on with the rest of our day. So for about 30 seconds, and those of you that know me know it's hard for me to be quiet for 30 whole seconds. But it feels so good. I know, I'm still talking. All right, we are out of here for today. We're so glad you guys tuned in, and we hope to see you back on either the podcast or the next shortcast. Always remember to make peace with life.